Calling one woman a hero after a deadly apartment fire. We first told you at 6 o'clock about 65-year-old Ida Ates dying after being pulled from her apartment off Main Street in Wartburg. New at 11, we sent WATE 6 on your side reporter Cameron Taylor there to find out about her actions. He joins us now live here in the studio. And Cam, I understand she kept this fire. She was fighting it and kept it just to her apartment?
Kristen, she did. The Morgan County Sheriff tells me when he and others arrived at the apartment, the fire was already out. Neighbors tell me if it wasn't for Ates, this fire could have spread to other parts of the complex and been a lot worse.
It's like a nightmare.
Neighbor Arthur Kraft was talking with 65-year-old Ida Ates just hours before her apartment caught on fire. Kraft says he and two officers had to grab her out of her apartment early this morning and start performing CPR, but that wasn't enough.
She was praying. And when you have to pick up somebody that you're going to try to save and you can't, it weighs deep on your psyche.
Inside this apartment, the sheriff tells me he found an empty fire extinguisher and says the woman was likely trying to fight the fire.
She was trying to put the fire out. She contained the fire into her unit and didn't let it spread. And in my book, I think that was her last act.
Morgan County Sheriff's deputies say they found Ates lying in the living room of her apartment at Clinch River Apartments. They say her apartment was filled with smoke. The fire contained a part of her mattress. Family members tell me it was a terrifying call to get.
I held out hope she'd be okay, but in my heart I knew she wasn't.
Investigators aren't sure what caused the fire. They did find an oxygen concentrator in the bathroom leading to the foot of the bed, and also 2 tripped electrical breakers. Family members tell me Ates had health problems and used an oxygen machine, but it wasn't on during the fire.
It's just stressful not knowing why she had to die.
Ates also had a small dog that didn't make it out of the fire, and I did try to speak with a manager at the apartment complex to see if any changes would be made because of this fire. However, I couldn't reach anyone for comment. Kristen.
All right, Cameron, thank you so very much. Now, as for an autopsy report, investigators say it should be finished in the next few days to find out Ates' exact cause of